So, good morning. One of the interesting things that comes up in a rent roll contract is how GST is to be dealt with. So, when you buy and sell something in Australia, generally you've got to pay a 10% goods and services tax or GST on that purchase. However, there are exemptions to that. And one of those is if you're buying a business that's a going concern, so it's a trading business. And so there's a bit of a different divergent views about what constitutes the sale of a going concern with a rent roll. Generally, the way that I like to look at it, and I always ask the seller and the buyer to talk to their accountants because ultimately they're the ones who have to lodge the client's BAS, which includes their GST. So they're the ones who need to determine this. But there's really two ways to think about it. If the business is the whole thing is being sold, so if the whole business is a rent roll and that's been sold, then generally that is GST free. It's a sale of a going concern. If there's a sales business, then there's a good argument to say that GST is in addition to the purchase price. So this is something where you need to get your accountant to have a look at and make sure that they give you the advice because, as I said before, they're the ones lodging your BAS. So usually we'll liaise with your accountant if you're the seller, and even the buyer, just to make sure that they agree, to make sure that you need to do that because it can be a substantial sum if you're buying a large rent roll, and you want to make sure that you get that right because if you don't, there can be some very hefty penalties that are applied. So we liaise with the accountants, make sure that everyone agrees, and then make sure the contract reflects what the requirements are of what's been agreed. So very important consideration. If you've got any questions around that, as always, put a comment below or email us or message us on the platform. We'd be happy to help you out. Have a great day. Bye.